What's up, everybody? It's the movie guy. So I just got done watching episode 2 of Chernobyl. This is like my fifth or sixth time through the series. It's so good. So this is gonna be a spoiler chat. This was the episode. Um, please don't panic. And this is the episode where we get introduced to Elena, played by Emily Watson, who is not a real character, but I really like her character a lot, and I think she represented like her description is like she represented a lot of people who were scientists, um, and she she went and saw that one guy that was like the operative or whatever in the office or the higher up guy, and she was just saying, yeah, like about Chernobyl. He's like, yeah, I know about Chernobyl, everything's fine. And she's just kind of like, this guy's an idiot. Like, you sold shoes before you're a higher up. So some guy who sold shoes is like in charge of, is a higher up guy. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, what an idiot. Like, can't even talk to this guy. And then she went and gave the iodine pills to the secretary. Was like, take one, get out of here, because it's dangerous and stuff and everything. Um, I liked when Boris and Legasov went and saw the two um like plant managers, you could say, that were in the bunker talking to Anatola, and they were just like, you said bad things about everything, about the whole incident. And then Legasov was telling, like, from this day, like every day or like every so hours, the amount of radiation is just like equivalent to like 40 Hiroshima bombs like going off. So it's like boom, boom, boom. And it was like, oh my gosh. I love when it got taken away and they were like just trying to weasel out of it. Like, no, it's Anatola. I'm like, you guys are all involved. Like, seriously. When they flew over to the plant, or before that, like, Boris is like, tell me how a reactor works, or I'll have one of these officers show you all the helicopter. I was like, holy shit. I'd be like getting a piece of paper, making little like characters, and be like, hey, this and this and this and this. And they get closer to the reactor, and that's when like almost said Legolas, Legasov could see far away that there was graphite on the roof, and he's screaming at Boris like, "You fly over there! Don't fly over there! Don't do it!" And telling the pilot like, you'd be dead within a few hours, basically. I think that pissed off Boris, but and then obviously they couldn't drop water over the reactor because it would vaporize, so they went with sand. And then the helicopter got too close to the reactor, and that really happened where the helicopter crashed because it got too close to the reactor. Um, Also, this was the episode where um them famous oh, my stomach's growling. The famous like firefighter uniforms and stuff and everything that was left in the hospital because it was all radioactive, and it's still radioactive today, which is just crazy. um the I like the whole conversation between like Legasov and Boris when they got back to the hotel, and like Legasov is trying to tell Boris that they need to evacuate right now, and he just comes out and was like, you know what, it's like those people are going to be so sick, there's going to be defects and stuff like birth, and he's like, we're going to be dead in like 5 years. And then like Legasov was just like, look, it was like, apologize, didn't mean to say that, but Boris's reaction was just like, wait, what, is this that serious, dude? Like Stella's like um reaction to that was just like crazy, was just insane and everything. So I do like the actor who's playing President Gorbachev. So I really like that. I really like him as an actor playing Gorbachev. So they need, well, Then Elena goes and visits, or goes finally meets Boris and Legasov, and saying that the tanks are actually full, they're not drained. So they have to send in three people who work in the plant that knows it to shut off the water, or there's going to be an explosion, like a shockwave, like an intense shockwave. So um, they I don't know what, like they said 400 rubles. What is that equivalent to US money? I forgot to Google it, but they were going to be rewarded. And what's interesting, like the three firefighter or the three firefighters, the three plant workers who actually went into such a radioactive area with the water, like all three of them survived. Two of them are still alive today. Um, Boris, I think it's yeah, it's Boris Baranov. He died in 2005 from a heart attack, but the other two are still alive today. So I don't know if they have any like equivalent radiation cancer or anything, but they're still alive today. So it's just crazy how I mean they had the suits and stuff and everything, but it's just crazy how they just went in there and they just survived everything to turn the tanks off and everything. And then finally, like the couple scenes before, they're finally, after 36 hours after the whole conversation with Boris, they're finally evacuating the closest towns. It's just like, why didn't you guys do this before? From like an hour or 2 hours, or like, why did you wait 36 hours, which is freaking insane. I was just like, ugh. It's just some of the human errors is just crazy. It just blows my mind. But such a great episode. I really love these first two episodes. I don't remember Open Wide Earth. Like I said, I haven't seen this in a while, so I'm probably gonna watch that tomorrow or the next couple days because I'm heading to bed. And yeah, this is such a great show. But anyway, it's a movie guy. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, everybody.